Welcome back. So I'm just going to briefly talk about some of the literature that was already reviewed prior to this paper being written. And this is on page 4 of the article, so I'm just going to look through it. So it says and most of this stuff that they're citing, by the way, is from like 2014 or before. There's a few that are a little more recent, but again, it's kind of outdated. And again, if those of you don't believe me, go on to Google Scholar and look this up. You'd be amazed how few recent articles are. It's really weird. Now, there are a few articles that are recent that I found, but they're heavily quantitative, and I didn't cite them in this video. Those of you that my students know this, I try not to give you all too heavy quantitative articles because, again, you're looking at, it's 40 pages of reading, and 20 pages are talking about how beautiful their methodology is before you get to 2 pages of something you as a practitioner can actually use. So I try to give you more qualitative case study, things that I think will be useful for you. But anyhow, let's look at this. So they say, they find one article that says small businesses in the business-to-business content industry in the UK use social media in order to achieve their branding objectives, okay? So social media uses a marketing. They've got another example. Small and medium enterprises, also known as SMEs, are involved in social media for organizational transformation, and they say that factors such as the age of the firm, its innovativeness, and its geographic location had a significant impact on its decision to adopt Twitter. So somebody actually did all that research to come up with that conclusion. There's another example where they say that social media sites were used on 32 small pizzerias in a U.S. city, and found that these small pizzerias use social media to enhance their community relations and generate a sense of social responsibility, and they were more successful in attracting and retaining local customers than were pizzerias that did not use social media. And then they've got another one that says many small businesses are slow to adapt to social media due to several perceived barriers, including lack of resources, negative views about their usefulness, and unfamiliar with technology. And they say that small and medium enterprises only see a positive effect on their sales and revenue growth after a couple of years of persistent use on Facebook platforms. So it's kind of a scattering of research. And as you're reading this, or as I was reading it rather, I found that a lot of the findings, at least the way that they depicted them in this article, were pretty intuitive. Like, really, did you need to have a whole article just to say that? This was quite surprising. This particular article, though, I found a few surprises in there that hopefully you'll find interesting as well. So in the next video, we're going to talk briefly about the methodology of this paper. As always, you know what I'm going to say. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, comment below, and make sure you subscribe. In the next video, like I said, we will talk about the methodology of this paper. I'll see you in the next video.